If you lived in a high or very high fire zone in 2018 or 2020, you're going to want to stick around because the Recover California program could provide you up to $350,000 for a down payment on your home. Hey guys, it's Faith Barrett, your local guide to everything here in Redding and your go-to real estate expert. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button where we share content every Wednesday covering everything you need to know about Redding and the real estate market. Today, we're diving into the Recover California Home Buyer Assistance Program designed to help low to moderate income households impacted by the 2018 and 2020 wildfires purchase a home. But before you get too excited, there are some important eligibility requirements to qualify, so let's get into the details. Let's start with some background on the program. The Recover California Home Buyer Assistance Program was created in response to the devastating wildfires that affected many communities in California. As part of the state's broader disaster recovery efforts, this program aims to help families rebuild and move forward by offering financial help in the form of a down payment and closing cost assistance. It's administered by the California Department of Housing and Community Development, and the goal is to make home ownership more accessible to those who have been directly impacted. Now, let's talk about the key features of this program. You can receive up to $350,000 in down payment and closing cost assistance per household. This assistance can be used not just for down payments, but also for closing costs and home buyer education counseling fees. However, there is no cashback allowed, meaning if you qualify for X amount, but you only took Y, you don't get to pocket the difference of this program. What's great about this down payment assistance is that it's provided as a deferred second mortgage with 0% interest. Even better, if you stay in your home for more than 5 years, the loan is forgivable. However, let's say life happens and you need to sell before the 5 years are up. The assistance is forgiven on a prorated basis of 20% for each 12 months of owner occupancy. So, for example, if you borrow $350,000 and sell after 2 years, $140,000 would be forgiven and the remaining balance would be due. Now, if this almost sounds too good to be true, let's get into the eligibility requirements because not just anyone can qualify for this program. Number 1, income limits. Your household income must be 80% or below the area median income based on the household size. Now, in Shasta County, for a household of 4, the income limit is $71,300. Number 2 is residence in a fire zone. So whether you were a renter or a homeowner, you must have been living in a high or very high severity zone in 2018 or 2020, and you need to show proof of this. Eligible 2018 disaster areas include Butte, Lake, Los Angeles, and Shasta counties, while 2020 eligible areas include Butte, Fresno, Los Angeles, Napa, Santa Cruz, Shasta, Siskiyou, Salino, and Sonoma counties. So if you didn't live in any of these counties during 2018 or 2020, you unfortunately don't qualify for the program. Now, the third thing is you don't actually have to be a first-time home buyer, but you can't own any real estate by the time of closing this loan. Number 4, only the occupants of the home can be part of the loan, so no co-signers allowed. Number 5 is that this has to be your primary residence. So this can't be an investment purchase. It has to be a home that you can consider as your primary residence. Number 6 is you'll need a credit score of at least 640 for most homes and 660 if you're purchasing a manufactured home. And number 7 is the home buyer education course. Before closing, you'll need to complete a home buyer education course that's roughly about 8 hours. Now, let's talk about the restrictions. So let's say you meet all the requirements for this loan. Now, if you are going out shopping for a home, the biggest thing is you cannot purchase a home located in a high or very high fire zone area. Eligible properties include single-family homes, agency-approved condos, townhomes, planned unit developments, and manufactured housing. You cannot buy multifamily properties with this loan. Additionally, the number of bedrooms allowed is based on the household size. So for example, if you are a single buyer, you can only purchase a home with up to 2 bedrooms. Now, the best way to confirm if the home that you lived in 2018 or 2020 was in a disaster area, or the home that you're considering purchasing with this loan is in a high fire zone, is to check the link in the bio below. You can simply type in your address and confirm the fire zone severity. So while not not everyone will qualify for this program due to the income limits and other restrictions, those who do qualify have found it to be a great stepping stone to home ownership. I am not sure exactly how much more funding is available for this program or how long it will last, but I've already helped 2 buyers qualify in the last month with no indications of the funds running out. So if you think you might qualify, I recommend you acting quickly. Once you get approved and find a house, keep in mind that the funds can't be reserved for you until the appraisal on your chosen property is complete and finalized. So there are some moving parts to really securing the funds and ensuring you get the home. So if you have any further questions, feel free to reach out and I would be happy to direct you to somebody in our area who can help, or I can even try to answer them myself. I hope this video was helpful in understanding a fantastic loan program that could make home ownership possible for many. As always, we help over 100+ families a year buy and sell homes in our area, and I'd love to help you whether you're thinking about planting some roots in Redding or maybe moving to a different area. Thanks for tuning into this week's episode of Rooted in Redding, where we not only help you find a home, but a community to thrive in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, comment below with your thoughts, and I will see you next week.